Hello people, this is Power here with a review of the Super Mini-Pla Dragon Caesar. I forgot its name because here, as you can see, it's Dragonzord. But because this localization, they were too lazy, so they literally slapped a sticker that said Dragonzord and it says Dragon Caesar here. And literally there's a MMPR sticker like here. That's kind of sad. But yeah, this is the Mini-Pla version of Dragon Caesar from Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger. And this was premium Bandai, but for us here, obviously it was retail. Got the typical bluefin stuff. As you can see, I got this for $47. That's not worth it at all. But yeah, Dragon Caesar, Jute, Daijujin, Goryujin, Goryujin, and you know, it just says the stuff I already said. So you hear that, and I really like the fact they even included the open tab. That's really cool for a premium band, I think. So obviously it has its trays and stuff. I don't really need to explain these. Yeah, so let's just go right to it. I can. And look at Dragon Caesar. So here's Dragon Caesar. He does have stuff like the stand and this headpiece for later stuff, but we're not gonna look at that, obviously. We're gonna look at Dragon Caesar, which is used by Borai and stuff. I don't remember that six-parter, honestly. I didn't pay attention. I was just too eager to get to Jetman, so yeah. So here's Dragon Caesar, and just a size comparison. He's literally as tall as Daijujin, but size comparison to him, I don't feel like dismantling him right now, but he's the tallest out of all 5 of them. Because I don't get why, but he just is. Yeah. So his detailing overall is pretty decent, especially for a premium Bandai kit. The gold's really nice. The stickers are actually really nice. He has more molding. On the bottom of his feet are stickers, but it looks really nice. Just overall, he's cool looking. I don't really like it, but I don't know. I just think he kind of looks weird, but I think he looks cool overall. And his tail, these are not stickers. These are actually like parts, plastic. Yeah. So for his articulation, you can move his fin for transformation reasons. You can move his arms and hands for transformation reasons. You can move his legs for transformation reasons. You can bend his knees for transformation reasons. You can swivel his foot. And right, that happened. Well, okay then. I didn't know he had really powerful knee articulation. And the best part, you can actually articulate his tail, which is so nice. Because basically how this works is that it's normally straight like this. So then, you know, you can just have like a straight tail like that. But then you can split each part because it's on a peg. and do something like, okay then, something like that, which is pretty cool. Like, yeah, he is supposed to be like Godzilla, which you can say he is Godzilla, but it's just so cool. You can do stuff with his tail like that, but then his arms look weird. Like, you know, he's just standing like that with his arms, like, or his tail being cool, but his arms, like, his whole body's just still. But yeah, so that's basically it for him. So I'm just going to jump into his transformations. So we're going to have to get Daijujin ready. So we're going to have to just take the power sword, the mammoth shield off this part. Keep, like, you know, stop being like, I don't know, whatever it is. Go in. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. Move those pieces out the side that I still have. And just simply unpeg T-Rex's tail, unpeg the pterodactyl's feet, unpeg the pterodactyl, of course, and just take off the mastodon, move that to the side, then remove the triceratops and the saber-toothed tiger. So you're literally left with these pieces. So sorry, guys. You're going down there. So to prep the Dragon Caesar, they're going to take off his tail, which he surprisingly still stands, and just again set this off to the side and stand falls. You're going to unpeg his arms and fold in. Okay, so you're going to split them apart, just like so, and take off this, which you are going to need later. Put them back together, and just make his arms like that, and fold them up like that. And then you're actually going to remove his head and put that to the side. Then you're going to pull this part of his leg up and just put his whole leg up, so then he could be like that. Pull this up, put this up. So now you're almost done. You're going to take these parts off. You're going to split them up again. And you're going to take this part, which I guess I should overview because it's literally just a face. You need this platform. You can do it without the platform. It's just the face isn't going to be as secured. So it's literally just the head, but this top part, not painted. So you're gonna peg the head in where the original head was, but you're gonna make sure it gets tapped in between here. So then in between gets secured. Then you're gonna pull out these tabs. I don't have nails, so So you're gonna pull up those tabs, then you're gonna actually turn these around, slide this one like that. I'm just gonna make sure these are all aligned, but so, you know, unlike the DX one that you're actually able to slide it, you can't do that, sadly. So you just peg these on the top two. These two are not pegs. So you get the chest like that. So actually we don't need to set this off to the side. Take the Triceratops, there's a hole under there, peg that in like so. Then take this and peg it in like so. Focus up here. We're going to take the Mastodon portion and just put it back here. But it's actually going to go into these pegs because there's pegs here. So you're going to have to try to peg it in there, which is really difficult. Because there's, or unless those are not the pegs. I don't know, this is really difficult, but like I'm not sure if it's supposed to be lower. Okay, there, I got it. So then you just make sure this is flat and these peg on the lower portion, and there you got the main body. Now you need the weapon. So you take the stand, you take the chest piece, you open this up, you take the handle out, then you extend it. Actually, no, you don't. You peg this, it's back here, peg this here, then you take the drill, then you're supposed to take the drill off and keep the two lower portions off. No. You take these two pieces off, you take the drill and just slap it on to the top. So now it's like this. Then the arm of this guy. And raise it up a bit more. And there you go, you got the Dragonzord battle mode, or in this case, Kyoryu. And overall, I really like this form. I actually prefer it more than like how the toys handle it. Besides, I really like how that, but it doesn't look blocky. Plus, you can actually do like you can actually like make him hold it like this, even though this weapon is actually heavy. And also, the drill is a pretty big weapon. Because, like, you're not stuck with the weapon, like, you're not stuck with the weapon being so gigantically large. Because that looks ridiculous. But honestly, I thought, like, you're supposed to have the weapon like this. But then again, I guess it makes sense of having it like this. So the articulation is still retained because this is literally the same, it's just more hindered, and this is more looser. But like, yeah, so articulation isn't different. you can't move his head. I'm not sure if the... Okay, move it. Actually show it, but I'm not sure where the horn is supposed to be. I believe it's supposed to be like back or something like that. Like it's supposed to be something like this, I believe, but because the way you're supposed to do it is like you're supposed to open the Dragonzord's like the Dragon Caesar's like mouth, but you can't do that obviously, so it's a separate piece, which I'm fine with. But yeah, this formation is just really cool. So let's sadly dismantle this for Jutei Daijujin. Okay, so we're gonna just remove the weapon first of all and just take off the drill. Keep it like this though. Open it up. And I guess this is a cool thing you can do, but you can like just like this actually perfectly slots in here, but if you want to, you can actually use this to extend it, which I think is actually pretty cool. So I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it the position it is when you extend it, but then you're gonna have problems extending it or putting it back in. So take this off. You don't need the stand anymore. So put that back. Whoops. And yeah, so you're done with those two pieces. Dismantle this guy, fold up his pegs, take off Triceratops, take off Saber-Tooth's tire, fold, separate these, put them back where they were, but don't put the arms back out. Fold this out, take off the head, put the original head in, but you need to fold this peg out. And you're actually going to put the head back further. Like you're supposed to put the head back further, but I'm going to keep it where it was originally because there's issues. And just fold these down. Whoops, I did not show that. I'll do it again. Fold these down just like that, but make it even. So just peg the drill on this side and peg the dragon shield, whatever it's called, under here. Now this is why it has to be extended, because if you don't extend it, it's not going to fit. So extend it so it can fit. And this is something the legacy version couldn't even do, which I think is pretty stupid, because you weren't able to put the drill or the chest piece in, which is kind of weird. But putting the Dragon Caesar stuff out, reformed Daijujin somewhat. So put the legs and we don't need that. Put the legs back on. Then Macedon. No. And that, but you need to fold the shoulders down. I don't think I even showed any of that. Whoops. Whoops. Anyways, I need to pay attention. But, you need to drop this stuff down on him. So you're gonna just simply hook that up just like that. Then you're gonna go back. Hopefully this stays. Go back, put this hook down, and peg it to the back. And this is where problems happen, because then the head does not want to properly go down, because these do not peg in. It's literally just the back part that's secured. So then just peg the tail back on, even though it wasn't supposed to be. Now the tail has nowhere to peg, so it kind of just sits there, and then the feet just peg in to whatever. And yeah, you got view. I'm pretty sure it's Ryu Te Daijujin. So I don't want to say Ryu Te Kureno. Ju Te Daijujin. See, I want to say Ryu Te Kureno, but it's Ju Te Daijujin. But yeah, so here it is. I like it overall, but there's some problems with it. Like, formation, it's pretty difficult. That time I actually got it because I kept doing it a lot, but when I normally do it, I had pretty difficult time doing it because the head is an issue, because they want you to put the head back, but you can't. Or, it's my mistake of doing it that way in the first place, but, you know, it's like, I guess it's just like, if you keep doing it, you would get it. Articulation is hindered. Like, you can still do it, but it's kind of like, why even bother? And also, like, these don't tab into anything. They just kind of sit there, which is kind of weird. And obviously, this form is used to go on King Brachion or Titanus, but that is not getting released until March. I don't remember, March or May. But honestly, I really like it. It's way better than the Legacy version of the Dragonzord, because I scratched it, but I don't get why it zoomed. But it's slanted, of course. But I like it better than the Legacy version of the Dragonzord, because it's actually able to at least form this, unlike the Legacy version, which couldn't even put these in at all, and plus was more heavier. So yeah. And honestly, I think this form kind of just looks weird, because it's literally just the leftovers, the Dragon Caesar just split open. And it's like, I guess it's cool because you have like arm cannons here, but it's like, he barely fought in this form, I believe. And like, I guess you can use the power sword. I know that's not the name. And the mammoth shield. Like, you can do this, which, yeah, I guess that's cool, but obviously it's not accurate, because all you do is just like walk around and like brrr and brrr. But yeah, again, I don't really like how loose these are, but yeah, it's just, that's my only problem with this. It's so unsecure. Yeah. So, do I recommend this toy overall? If you have Daijujin and you just want more forms, yeah, but for 47, I feel like that's too much. I think this should be only 30. I think this is worth 40. Then again, it's premium Bandai, so I guess I don't know. it's just, I do like the paint or the sculpting better, and the stickers are really beautiful. And honestly, I do prefer this over the Daijujin, but just by itself, it's really lacking, and plus the formations are just kind of good lacking. And then again, you need one more thing to like have this complete. So yeah, but for Premium Bandai, I it's alright. I'll say not as good as Daijujin, but probably my favorite combination is probably Kyoryu, but you know, and plus the localization for this toy is pretty lazy in my opinion, because literally they just slapped 2 stickers and that was it. Like this thing, they actually like put in like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers instead of just like, you know, these 2 stickers that you can obviously see. But yeah, so if you want it, go get it, but it's not a definite need. So yeah, this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.